I'm seeing like a building. Now, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I was trying to, at first I almost saw it like a tomato plant, but I'm seeing this building and it's got vines all over it. No, something struck there.
The tomato plant.
Hi everyone, Mystic Mark here with the Night Owl Sessions. Thanks for checking out our channel. In this episode, we have Jenny, who receives some healing messages from her late father. Also, if you have any questions for us on mediumship, psychic abilities, tarot, astrology, shamanism, anything, please sound off in the comment section below. We will be doing a Q&A session here in the near future. And if you're new to our channel and this is your first time following us, please subscribe below, and we hope to see you again in the future.
So I want to start off with saying, you know, I have a bunch of things for you, but there's a man that steps forward, that he's with you. And at first I was like, he's your dad, but no. And then I'm saying, nope, he's not your dad. And then I'm asking him and he's saying he's your grandfather. Were you close to your grandfather?
I never knew him.
Okay.
But
that's why I guess
it could be my dad.
Okay. Okay. So I've been tossed about that. I was telling them that before. So he's stepping forward and he's got dark hair and he's about 5'10". I don't know if that, okay. All right, good. So he's very close to you and he's helping you with everything that you have going on. The first thing is he's kind of like hanging out watching the reading, so to speak. So I'm going to go back and forth because I hear angels and he's hanging out as well. He's saying something about driving. I don't know if that resonates for you, but okay. There's something about driving and he's like, I'm with her when you're driving. Ooh, okay. Okay. And he's bringing you, you're looking for love. He's saying like you want a man and he's there for you. And he wants you to know that hang tight. It's coming. Okay. All right. Just take one step at a time. He left this earth a little bit too soon. And you know that. And, I hear him like apologizing at the same time, but know that he's always with you and he's always in the car with you. So I know, you know that. Okay, good.
That was his like last words. My dad, he said, "Let's ride." And I mean, I have it tattooed right here.
Whoa. Wow.
He's showing me a memory of you on swings with him. I feel like you weren't that young where you wouldn't remember it. Does that resonate with you? Yeah, he's showing me that. He's showing me, and did he barbecue? He's showing me barbecuing. I know that's very generic, but that's what he's showing me. He's just showing me memories. He just wants you to know that you can talk to him and you can hear him. So you need to write down what he's saying to you. He's coming to you when you're sleeping a lot as well. And yeah. I feel like you're waking up and you're like, you saw him and you just forgot at that very moment. Yeah.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Okay. You need to keep that pen and paper next to you so that when you wake up, you could write down exactly what he says. And it's almost right before you wake up, you need to be like, Dad, what'd you say again? And say it to yourself and then wake up and write it down. Okay. Cause he's really with you and, you know, and he wants you to really be strong. Hold on. He's saying something about a tool belt. Is there like a belt, a tool belt or something that meant something to him that you have?
Yeah, I have all his tools.
Okay.
In a tool bag in the bathroom.
Oh, all right. So he's just acknowledging that and he wants you to know that he loves you very much. You don't need to doubt that. And he's only 4 dimensions over. Okay. So literally you're going to see him a long time from now, but he wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. All right, so I'm going to let you go with that. Light and love, Jenny. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm seeing like a building. Now, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I was trying to, at first I almost saw it like a tomato plant, but I'm seeing this building and it's got vines all over it. No, something struck there.
The tomato plant.
Yeah, the tomato plant was what I had written first, and I crossed it out. But what's the
My dad
significance of the
was
tomato plant?
he's obsessed with tomatoes.
Okay.
And he, ever since I was young, would plant them, and he just liked to eat them raw.
Okay. Well, then that's because when Mindy first started talking about your father, I was trying to connect with him just to see if he could validate some things for me, maybe what he looked like, what he did for a living. And the first thing I saw was the tomato plant. So thank you for validating that for me. Did your father work in like some kind of engineering?
I feel like engineering would go with it. He worked for Amtrak. He was electrician down underground.
Because I'm definitely seeing somebody, like they showed me a person in my life who's basically, he's an engineer, but he goes around working with like HVAC and electrical systems. So that would make sense. Now, I'm also trying to figure out what happened with him. I feel like he got taken away. Like it was kind of quick when you were younger. I think this was something that it was sickness.
It was sickness. It was his lungs.
Well, he's definitely around you. That's without a doubt. I mean, this is one that I have like boxed out here. The word unicorn. I feel like there's some kind of significance. Like maybe he's trying to tell me that like you're a unicorn. He wants you to know you're special. Like when I hear the word unicorn, it makes me feel like someone's trying to tell you you're one of a kind. Like you're special. Oh. Like he really wants you to know that, because I think a lot of the times he can feel like your pain from the past, and he wants you to know that you are special, and he is supporting you, loves you very much. Just whenever you get down or even like feel defeated, just think of him, and he'll absolutely like come by and try to cheer you up the best he can. I like keep seeing him like a guy wearing like this gray jacket. So I'm sure he probably had multiple jackets, but that's how it keeps coming to me at least.
Hey Jenny.
Hi.
I'm Nicole. My readings are a little bit different than everybody else's. I don't usually see like past loved ones sitting behind you or anything like that, but usually I get signs and symbols. So sometimes to me when I get those, it doesn't make sense to me, so it's for you to make sense of. So something that I might say might totally resonate with you in a different way than I perceive it. So I'm going to tell you what I see, and then you can let me know. Did you ever have birds?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a bird with really sharp feathers, and why I say sharp feathers, I don't really know birds. Mark is kind of the bird man amongst us all. But this bird had like really pointy feathers, and it like kind of stuck up. I almost feel like this bird had a super connection to you, as if it was some sort of a guide or a passed on relative, but it was like a weird connection that it had with you, and you would always just like chuckle it off, like, haha, funny. Do you know what I mean? So there was something going on with your bird. Just know that it was there for you for a reason at that time. What else do I have? And I did get one last image, and the image was of folding clothes and placing them into an empty dresser. Now, that is what I saw. You were folding clothes and putting them into an empty dresser, which could mean a whole lot of things. I don't know, did you just get a new bedroom set, or did you just move, or are you thinking of it?
Okay. We've been thinking of moving, yeah.
Okay, so that can symbolize that that's what I had seen, because you were placing clothes into an empty dresser. You weren't taking them out. It wasn't like you were doing that. So that could symbolize that possibly there is a move in the near future.
I also wanted to let you know that it's an animal, soul, whatever some people call them. I call them spirit animals. That's all. This spirit animal visited me, was telling me your name because I was dreaming it, and it was a python. So I looked up my python in my little soul tribe stuff, and the python says the spirit of the snake is presented to you as a symbol of healing. Since ancient times, the sacred animal has always been associated with medicine and healers. Message from the python: you can heal yourself and others. So, but if anything's going on with your health, it's going to be a positive outcome. And yes, that's good. That's good.
Good.
So many blessings to you and your ancestors.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Jenny. I'm Heidi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? All right,
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm gonna show you your chart. Okay, we're gonna go over that real quickly. So let me share my screen. So this is your natal chart, and what I get from this chart is that you really want to be a mom, and you have a ton of love to give, and you're very nurturing, very nurturing. In fact, there is a centaur called Chiron that is in Gemini, and Gemini has to do with children. So you're a healer. You do very well with children. You're very healing when it comes to children. So, but what I really want to talk about is I want to talk about a cardinal grand cross that you have in your chart. You're going to see me draw a square, a very bad square, but you'll see me draw a square. So I just want to share with you that just a couple things. Your planets are in some lunar mansions that are called nakshatras that indicate that this lifetime might be a little bit of a do-over for you, a second chance in some way. What I see in your chart is you have a lot of intuitive ability, most likely from past life, but really what I see happening in this lifetime is you having more focus on yourself too. And I just want to say that sometimes you are between this realm and going into your imagination. Would you agree with that? You have a good way of escaping. You can escape reality. Okay.
Yeah.
Part of this lifetime for you will be grounding yourself here and working on you here so you can heal others. You can be that healer for children. Okay. What's interesting is earlier today, I pulled a card for you. I pulled two cards for you. The first one was the death card, which is the snake. What did Cassandra just get done talking to you about?
The snake, the cobra.
The other one I got, exactly. And the other one I got was the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom of this is a passionate card. You're very passionate. You have Mars and Leo. You really, I mean, that's like, bring me the great relationship, let me love you up type of energy. And at the bottom it says a passionate relationship. So someone's coming your way. But my last advisement to you would be just make sure that you don't lose any your self-identity in the relationship, that you focus on you and your individuality in this realm. So does that make sense?
Yes, very much.
Okay, good.
Yeah, dead on.
And I just have one last question. Do you have some kind of innate artistic ability? Just something that comes naturally to you with your hands?
Yeah, I can fix like lots of like anything. I'm like a male type thing. I could fix things. Plumbing, electricity, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so just know that's from a past life, because your south node, which is like things that come to us innately and from past lives, is in a nakshatra called Hashta, which means being good with your hands. Okay, so just wanted to share that. But you're going to be a great mom. You really are, and a great partner. So, all right, thanks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I just want to shout out to that. I don't know why. I just keep remembering things. When I very first started trying to tap into you, do you know those boats, those little paddle boats you see two people get in and they just like kick the paddles and it puts them around a pond? I saw one of them things when I first started trying to connect with you. Do you have any memories?
Yeah, we've been on one of those before. Is some kind of lake or something, has like a family holiday.
Yeah, that was the first thing that I saw right before I saw the tomato plant. So, okay. Thank you for validating that too. So these are just, when you're hearing us come up with these different validations, that's him trying to put these images in our minds so you know it's actually him. And then hopefully the messages that we're saying will carry more weight since we're able to provide some evidence that we're actually connecting with him. That's the whole purpose of these random, like the tool belt and like the tomatoes, and that's why he's showing it to us, so that hopefully the messages that he's trying to convey will make sense to you. So was there any questions, Jenny, that you had that we didn't touch on, that we didn't already answer? Was there anything in particular you wanted to get some information on?
Is anybody seeing a dog?
Was he white?
Yeah.
Okay. He's still with you. It's kind of like he's still hanging out with you and you feel him. Your dad has him. He's okay. He's
Good.
only a couple dimensions over too. Okay, so start talking to him.
Okay.
I'm seeing I don't know if it's a fireplace. Do you have a fireplace in your house?
No.
There's I see a square that the dog sits near. That's so strange. Does that make sense to you?
He liked to sit near the radiator, like
Okay.
where it comes out, and it's
Okay.
there. I can see it
Okay,
right now.
there you go. He's still there. Okay. So FYI, he's still there. He's still, yeah. And your dad is always with him. So, yeah.
We're best buds.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to worry. He's got him, he says.
Was it a little Bichon, Jenny?
It's similar, cockapoo.
Oh, okay.
My sister has a Bichon though. That was
Oh.
his best friend, so maybe.
Oh, maybe he's like trying to say like, tell that Bichon I said, what's up?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. Well, hey, it sounds like we were able to connect with a good amount with you. Do you have any feedback for us? Was there any major validation?
You all
that you
did
could share?
so amazing, and I was really scared that I wasn't going to get anything because I'm kind of a really tight, closed off person, and I tried to be so open even an hour before this to make sure you guys could read me and stuff like that. And there were so many things with my dad. Somebody said something about going for a ride. That really hit. And the tomatoes, like that was like his obsession for life. I mean, he even ate them when he was sick.
Wow.
Jersey tomatoes, of course.
It just goes to show
Everybody's
sometimes things come up and we doubt ourselves. You're like, why would I be seeing tomatoes? You know what I mean? And it happens all the time to us. So I'm really, really happy that was a strong connection.
That was definitely a strong one. And the swings, that's one of those are my memories of hanging out with my dad in the backyard, him barbecuing, everything like that.
It was a pleasure. I think everybody had a nice time connecting with you. You have a really, really nice, sweet energy, and I think you're gonna do good things in your life.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
You're
Bye.
Bye, honey. Take care.